A grand hello to all my friends. In this, we discuss about some of the attack strategies we face every day. If you see now, my attack strategy is to go for gold. Wherever I see gold, I go there first because I have one builder free, and that is not good. I have 5 builders. Always get as many builders as you can. I got my 4th builder when I got my 3rd builder when I passed this profile. What is that? That 1250. When you get 1250 trophies, this one, Sweet Victory. When I got this, I got my 3rd builder, right? Like you and me. I got my 4th builder when I went into what is that called? Crystal League. When you go into Crystal League, you get some gems. I got my 4th builder then. Then when I entered the Masters League, if you see my profile, when I went into Masters League, I got an extra 1000 gems. Then I got my 5th builder. So always try to get as many builders as you can. It helps to speed up things in the sense you can have multiple upgrades done at the same time. You can build your archer tower, you can build your queen, king, anything. You can have an extra setup. But when you have extra builders, you mean you need to attack more. So for me, I have all my troops with me. If you see my profile, I have everything except the clone. What is it called? If I upgrade this, what do I get? Skeleton spell. I don't need the skeleton spell because I'm not too fond of the skeletons, man. They're very, as you know, I'm not too fond of them. Maybe it is good for. I personally feel it might be helpful for sometimes when I see some loot missing and I do not use my poison spell or some spell of mine, and I'm like, man, I should have that skeleton spell just to clean up the loot. But anyway, that's not the point. So the strategy for me now is to go for gold because I want to upgrade something. I want to upgrade my Wizard Tower. My Wizard Tower is at it needs 5200. So, and I have with me 126. So all total I have like 4 and 6. 46000 something. So I need another extra around 600,000. That means I need to get 2 attacks done to get the loot. So that's my strategy all along. So what did I do? If you see in my attack log, just now 25 minutes ago, I attacked for gold and the star because I could get the star bonus too, and I put that in my clan castle. So my strategy was to go in for the loot and get the star bonus. So essentially with this attack I got around 500,000 because 320 plus 220. I think it's 200 or 220 something. So it was like 540 something. Okay. And this was a dead base. I chose this base to attack because I don't have to show my bravado. I don't need trophies, I need loot now. Right? So sensible attacking is important. Now this is one attack. This is a very simple base to attack, but that's fine. That's not the problem. Before this, let me show you an attack which I had to make yesterday. Yesterday I was starting out my I think this was the first 2 star which I had to get. So look at this base. Look at this guy. Look at that loot. When I see the loot, I'm like, man, I need to get it. and I see that 2 Inferno towers are down in construction, and I see the Archer towers not advanced, Wizard tower not advanced, not too advanced I mean. Then I see all his loot are being boosted by the green thing. Then I'm like, man, I need to attack this, I need to go in. Now I need gold. I'm trying to find out where it is, all the gold. He has put it all around the base. So my attackers have to go around the base to kill it, to steal the loot, right? So what do I do? I try to send in my troops from one side of it. I took the side where I can easily go in, and this is how the attack happened. Now remember this, it is not about the stars I'm attacking. In this I'm attacking for the loot, right? As much as gold if I can get, that's a bonus for me. I need gold. If I get the red, it's still a big bonus for me. Okay, so this is how it happened. So first things first, my giants, right? I send in my giants. Okay, now then my Valkyrie. Now the problem with these days is miners. Just before the Classmas update, the miners were awesome. Now I have to play with it a little bit more. Now previously the miners used to follow the giants. After the Classmas update, they go everywhere like dragons. This guy had very advanced hidden Tesla, so that what stripped some of my attacks. But anyway, but the miners, they do not stick together nowadays. Some go here, some go there. Boss, I want them to go in a straight line, in a way everyone will attack at the same time. Then I get the bonus. But ever since the change, I don't know why, but it's been failing a lot. But anyway, but when you send them enough, they do their job. So my plan is to keep the miners alive as much as I can. The giants were gone by now, but see the loot, I've already taken a lot of loot, 300 something. Oh, there goes my healer. My healer is gone. Now I do not have anything to keep my troops alive, except for one last for my king. But the wizard has stripped away all my strength. But you see the loot I've already captured. 410. Look at that. Now just imagine this. What I had planned to do was to go in for the loot. I also got the stars, I don't care, but I got a lot of loot. 410 is a lot of loot when you're trying to collect some amount. Now remember this thing, I just sent in the poison spell thinking it might slow down the kings for my bowler to at least have some attack on the... Yeah, I got one by the time the king came and he killed it. I got some amount of dark elixir, but that's how it works out. But this is the thing. When you're trying to save, your motive has to be very clear. Either you want the loot or the stars, and with the amount of troops you go and the base you choose. These are very important things to consider, right? Now, when you're starting out, you just go with the best troops you have, and even with small loot you go and attack, right? I've seen some people come in and try to attack my base with dragons. They always fail because it's a very... because this base is very... it's not the base, it's the... when you have like 4 air defenses, 4 or 5 air mine, seeking air mine, then all types of wizard tower, inferno tower, all these things. When you have all of these, it's very difficult for troops like dragon and all, which after it was tweaked, they go everywhere and they do not go into the places you want them to go. So at low level, you try to just go in with the troops and try to attack blindly for stars. That should not be the case. You have to attack. You have to know why you want to attack. You have to have a purpose. Like for me, my next goal is to get my wizards updated, right? So 600,000. Is my troops full already? Another 8 to go. 12 gems. I don't want to, but this is the thing. Is my clan castle full? Nobody gave me yet anything. Man, this is the season to be generous. I gave everybody. They'll give me too. It takes time. But this is the thing. I will now go in for the gold because I do not have any star bonus here. Right? And I'm just lingering on my zone. 2424. I need to go down. I do need to go down a bit. Then I made another attack, right? For the star bonus. I wanted to show you this replay too. Because I got my 5 stars. Because I normally attack around 5-10 times a day. If I can build up the troop, and if I have some time with me, I mean. Sometimes and it spans throughout the day. If you see my attack log, there's profile. I have attacks 159, defenses 146. But it's not about defenses 1 because most of the times we go there with a plan to either to go down the level or to go up the level. We go down the level to be in the zone when we have no loot, and people want to go down, they go down at your expense. So we have to be in the zone in which we are comfortable enough, so that even if people attack, like this guy, he came in with he attacked me good. This guy, okay, he saw 424. He saw this is being upgraded, my wizard, my this thing. I was like, alright, I can get him. And he got around 230, I think. See, he's under a shield. I checked him out too. Now, for my attack log over here, this was a death base and an easy base, right? And this was he had an awesome loot. He had an awesome loot and I could get 3 stars off him. I was like, let's do this. This is a death base, nice loot, and I would get something. So this was an easy 3-starter. So I'll just do it into 2 times. I got in my bowlers. Bowlers took them out. And tried to. That's the way we went in. The gold is all stripped off, almost everything except for this guy over here. Some gold is here. My Valkyries should have used the poison spell on the queen. Until my Valkyries came, they didn't do anything. Sometimes I forget I have poison spell, unless and until it is war. In war I remember, but in these attacks I'm like, because my focus is mainly on the loot or on the stars, I'm least concerned about anything else. In this, if you see, I still have 1 healing spell left and I can take a chance not to use that, but because I needed all the 3 stars by hook or by crook, I had to use it because I cannot risk it. I cannot risk not taking a 3rd star because I need to get the bonus loot, right? So there you go, 100%, and I got all the loot plus the star bonus, daily star bonus. And that's one of those things. You need to have a clear focus on what you need. You need the stars or you need The loot, even if you fail, that doesn't matter. If you need loot, why do you need stars? Or if you go in for the stars, if you get loot, well and good. If you don't lose anything, right? That's how it is. Anyway, so the attack strategies has to be very clear. In this, I actually went down. See, I did not care about anything, I went down. But in this, if you see, I went in for the gold. And if you see here, this was my star bonus, because after this, these are the two ones. So if you see this one, where Hamid Khan, this was actually my star bonus, so I actually got 600,000 gold, and around I recouped my cost for my troops, 130 plus 220, right? In this, I recouped my troop cost, but I still got some loot bonus. Maybe this was a 3-star or what, or maybe I was expending some of my troop, I don't know. Oh, a dead base. Sometimes we underestimate the bases too, but that's one of those things. So my friends, that's what it's all about. You have to go in with the troops, with the plan. Sometimes you go in for the loot, sometimes you go in for the stars. It depends upon where you are in your quest. If you are 2 stars away from your star bonus, you attack for stars mostly, but wait for the base in which you can attack nicely, and wait for the loot. And if you want to attack for loot, then make sure you have the right troops to attack for loot. And you can, for the loot, you can either go in with all, what is this called, goblins. You can go with all gobs, but that's a good way to do it too, but that's up to you, how much in the zone you are in. Because too much goblins in one go, would also strip you away, take you out of your zone, and you might go very down, and then people will attack you more. So try to be in the zone, you'll be fine. And that's why you tweak your attack strategies. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.